Updated information for those on a fixed income. Hey, what is up, YouTube? What is going on? We're doing a little bit of changing things here when it comes to making videos and updated content for you guys. I hope you appreciate the hard work and what we're trying to do to make this channel better. We've got updated news for those on a fixed income, SSI, SSDI, VA survivors. We've also got the updated states that are sending out stimulus checks or that are considering to send them out this year. You don't want to miss that information. I'm going to be honest, guys. This video is going to frustrate a ton of people, and it's going to make some happy and a whole lot unhappy. I've got some very, very important news as well as a video to share with you guys that you're not going to probably want to hear, but it's updated and you might need to hear it. So we're going to be playing that here in just a minute. But first, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the family. To say thank you, we do a $25 Amazon gift card giveaway every Friday. So if you haven't won yet, you'll have a chance to do that this Friday. Make sure to do that. And if you appreciate us bringing you forth the news, making sure that we're updating you, staying on top of all of this, then smash that like button. With all that news being said, let's dive right on the screen. So, of course, if you think that things wouldn't get any worse, considering the shape that we're in now, you might want to reevaluate your thinking just because there's not been a whole lot of productivity done over the last couple of days. In fact, right here on the screen, McCarthy announces productive budget call with Biden, and he says that they will meet personally. Biden and McCarthy spoke on the phone after throwing barbs on television. Yes, going at it and not really being the best team players, but they're going at it. They're just really, set in their own ways and what they're doing, and they're really just frustrating themselves just because there's a lot of craziness happening. I'm telling you, it's frustrating because things are not getting done. And who could blame the American people for not getting frustrated with those in Congress? So you understand, like I do, a lot of things need to change. But here's what Kevin McCarthy said. He said, "We will meet with the president on Monday to continue negotiations on raising the debt ceiling." So from that one little sentence there, it tells us that the Republicans have already agreed, hey, we know we're going to have to raise the debt ceiling. At first, they didn't want to do it, but they're negotiating. That's the whole part of being a team player. You're working in the middle. Biden and McCarthy spoke on the phone Sunday, which is today, and had a productive conversation. McCarthy said, despite throwing barbs at one another in public statements, which they did, Biden has stated that the current Republican offer is unacceptable and complained that McCarthy has been dragged to the right by the MAGA Republicans. Now, if I know you guys like I think I know you, several of you are MAGA Republicans, which is Make America Great Again Republicans. Hey, who can blame you for wanting to make something great? In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think one or two of you were ultra or ultimate MAGA Republicans, however you want to put it. And I get it. Look, I understand several things need to change. This country could be a lot better off if some things were changed. And you know what I'm talking about. We don't need to beat a dead horse, or maybe we do. I don't know. But I wanted to show you that information. But check this out. I'm about to unveil some things. And don't forget, I'm going to update you with all of the states considering to send out stimulus checks here in a minute. But listen to this video and tell me what you think.
Just this morning, the president took to the mics on the world stage, well, for a rare press conference, frankly, and he focused on Ukraine and that the U.S. has just announced what appears to be a pretty major policy reversal. The U.S. will conduct joint training of Ukrainian pilots on aircraft, including F-16s, with the possibility now of those jets getting into Ukraine, something the president had said in February Ukraine didn't need. But the change comes as Zelensky himself met with leaders at the G7.
Yeah, I mean, it's mind-blowing that at one point we were not going to even put the F-16s in Ukraine, and now we're not going to just put them in there. We, as the United States, are going to train them how to work these F-16s. Now, if we ain't lost it, I'm going to be honest with you, I love helping people out as much as the next person, but you do not go training I don't know. I'm not a military person. I never went to it. I tried. It didn't work out. And it's just like, what? Come on now. I know that they train people that are not United States people, but still, I don't know, man. That didn't rub me the right way. I'm just saying that. So if that didn't rub you the right way, don't worry. I've got positive news for you at the end of the video because of the state sending out stimulus checks. You're not going to want to miss that. But let me tell you what happened at the G7 summit. President Biden, and I'm not joking. I mean, you listen, I have nothing. Everything that I tell you is right here on the screen. It's nothing that I'm pulling out of a hat. Right here, President Biden announces more support for Ukraine during G7 meeting with Zelensky. How much more support can we put to them, but we can't boost Social Security? We can't boost Medicare. We can't take care of our military vets, military personnel. Like, we can't secure our border. We can't help our students. Why do we keep helping other countries? I don't get it. Please, somebody on here, help me understand. I'm 32 years old. Some of you guys have been here a lot longer. Tell me, why is this happening? Because it doesn't make sense. We've got homeless people, senior citizens that are struggling, needing assistance, and we're helping other countries. If that didn't get you upset, this is what got me upset. Biden unveils, okay, this is something, you know what? Just because some of you might not believe it, and I get it, you love Joe Biden, and I'm not against that. But here's my thing. Here's what I am against, is the fact that he unveiled a $375 million military aid package for Ukraine like this. Well, what do you mean, $375 million? That's not a whole lot. Well, I don't know who's got that money just falling out of their pocket, but $375 million to aid Ukraine, okay? Why couldn't we use $375 million to aid the United States border, or help Social Security, or help senior citizens, help SSI, SSDI? Why couldn't we use that to send out $200 stimulus checks? I mean, I could tell you things that need to be done in this country, but what frustrates me more is that he passed it like that. No, nothing that was restrained, nothing that, I mean, he made it happen. But it takes like years to do anything in our country. That doesn't make any sense. Guys, tell me, help me. I'm at a loss for words because I just don't understand why we keep running into the same boat where it doesn't feel like he's caring about our country. It doesn't feel like we're the main priority. I'm going to use a bad example, but just bear with me, okay? It's like this. You got a guy, he's dating a girl, okay? And everything comes before the girl. Guess what? His job, his family, maybe his other things that he's doing, his hobbies. Why do you think the girl is supposed to feel if all this guy focuses on and puts all of his attention towards his job, his family, and his hobbies? Sooner or later, this is not going to be happening anymore. And I just feel like we're just not being taken care of enough. We're not being supported enough. We're not being put first. And it's just frustrating because I have family members that live off a government check every single month. And they're struggling. I told my great aunt. So unfortunately, my grandma had passed and I miss her dearly. She helped raise us, and I tell you, I wish she was here today. I'd wrap my arms around her, tell her how much I love her and miss her, and I just, I love her with all my heart. And her sister also was like a grandmother to me, but she helped, man. She would come pick us up, and she would take us to Chuck E. Cheese. Me and my little brother, when we was 3-4 years old, she really helped my mom out in the beginning when I was born. She's always took care of me like I was her grandkid. But I know they live on government checks, and I'm telling them, I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how you guys do it. So if you want to know why is John Miro, 32 years old, such a huge advocate for that? Because I have family members that every month, they don't know, hey, how am I going to pay these bills? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? And I'm telling you guys, it's just, I know it hurts, and I just wish that some of that money would go to you guys. I mean, that's what I'm saying. So let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. But guys, for now, the states that have announced plans to issue inflation relief checks to their residents in 2023, these states include California, Colorado, Maryland, Massachusetts, New Mexico, New York, Oregon, and Vermont. So very exciting news. We've got those states that are proposing or announcing, considering more stimulus. more relief checks to help you guys out because inflation is terrible. But guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. Your love and support means the world. We couldn't do it without you. We love you. We appreciate you. Please have a great Sunday. Thank you for tuning in to spend some time with us. If you have any questions, if you need any assistance with your state as far as information wise, let us know and we would do the research. I love you. Be safe. And until next time, I'm John Miro. Peace.